Hello everyone, welcome to this video lecture on queuing theory part 3. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss about single server model with constant service times. In the previous video lecture, we have discussed about single service model with the exponential service time. Here we are going to discuss about single server model with constant service times, that is Poisson arrival, constant service time, indeterministic, single server model, first come first service or FIFO, infinite capacity and infinite population model. And we have discussed up to now exponential distribution service times, and there are some cases where there will be constant or undefined service times also will be there, which occurs in terms of machinery and automated equipment. And this constant service times are a special case of the single server model with undefined service times. So first we will discuss about queuing formula for undefined service time model, then we will move on to constant service time model. So the formula for LQ for this undefined service timer, lambda squared into this is actually standard deviation, sigma squared plus lambda by mu whole square divided by 2 into 1 minus lambda by mu. So this is the only formula which we have to change. Other formulas we can get it out of this LQ. So if you know this value for LQ, we know that LS is equal to LQ plus lambda by mu, and if you know the value of LQ, we know that WQ is equal to LQ by lambda. And if you know this WQ, you can easily calculate WS, which is equal to WQ plus 1 by mu. So there is only one formula, that is LQ should be memorized. If you know this formula, other characteristics of the queuing models like LS, WQ and WS can be easily calculated by using the same formula as in the case of that is single server model by having the relationship with LQ. So we will solve a simple problem to understand the concept of undefined service time. A single fax machine, arrival rate of 20 users per hour, Poisson distribution, undefined service time with mean of 2 minutes, standard deviation of 4 minutes is given. We have to find out the values for operating characteristics. So lambda is given as 20 users per hour, directly given. Mu is actually given as in terms of service time, so we have to find out service rate. So it is 1 by 2 per minute. So if you just convert that into per hour, it is 30 users per hour. And the standard deviation is directly given as 4 minutes. So we have to convert that into hour. So it is 1 by 15 hour. Divide this with 60. So 4 by 60 is 1 by 15 hour. And you can directly substitute the value for lambda by mu for P naught, that is probability that the machine not in use. So 1 minus lambda by mu, we know the formula for this. So you will be getting the answer as 0.33. Next is LQ. We just now seen the formula for this, lambda squared into sigma squared plus lambda by mu whole square divided by 2 into 1 minus lambda by mu. Just if you substitute the values here, you will be getting the answer as 3.33 employees. And if you know the value of LQ, in relationship with LQ, we can get all other formulas, that is LS is LQ plus lambda by mu. So the answer is 4 employees who are in line and using the machine. And WQ is LQ by lambda. So answer is 0.1665 hours. So if we just convert that into minutes, it will be 10 minutes. Next is WS, WQ plus 1 by mu. So the answer is 0.1998 hour. So in terms of minutes, it is 12 minutes. So this is how we have to calculate it. If you know the value for LQ, we can easily calculate all other operating characteristics. And probability that the particular system is busy is lambda by mu. So which is actually called as traffic intensity or utilization of the machine. So 20 by mu, 20 by 30, 67% is the machine utilization. So if you know the formula for undefined service times, we can easily have the value for constant service times. So if you just substitute the value of standard deviation as 0, that is sigma is equal to 0, we will be getting the formula for LQ. So we know the formula for LQ. If you just substitute it here, 0 means you will be getting this terms will be get cancelled. So it is lambda by mu whole square divided by 2 into 1 minus lambda by mu. So lambda square, if you just take out the mu and if you just cancel it with here, it will be lambda squared by 2 mu into mu minus lambda. This is the formula for LQ for constant service times. So now if you know the value of LQ, the other formula remains same as that of the single server formula, that is LS is equal to LQ plus lambda by mu, WQ is equal to LQ by lambda, and WS is equal to WQ plus 1 by mu. So there is only one change, that is LQ in the LQ formula. So we will solve one problem by using this constant service times. So car wash servicing one car at a time. Constant service time is given as 4.5 minutes and arrival rate of customers are given as 10 per hour, which is Poisson distributed. Determine average length of waiting line and average waiting time. So lambda is 10 cars per hour. Mu is given as 4.5 minutes. Service time is given. So it is 1 by 4.5 minutes. That should be converted into per hour. So 60 by 4.5, which gives you 13.3 cars per hour. And we know the formula for LQ, which is lambda squared by 2 mu into mu minus lambda. So if you just substitute it, it will be 1.14 cars in waiting a line. And average waiting time we have to calculate in Q, that is WQ, which is LQ by lambda. So which gives you the value of 0.114 hour. If you just convert that into minutes, it is 6.84 minutes of waiting time. So this is how we have to solve the constant service time. So there is only one change in the LQ formula, which is lambda squared by 2 mu into mu minus lambda. That's it. Thank you for your patient hearing. In the next video lecture, we will discuss about model 3, which is a single server model with finite capacity. Thank you.